Hey guys, it's Tuesday, so you know what that means.
It's Tech Tuesday.
That's right.
It's the day for tech.
First off, we love magicians, and we have a lot of appreciation for the intelligence and skill that goes into creating illusions. So I guess it was only a matter of time before a magician went ahead and shared a magical invention with all of us.
Yeah, in this case, magician Adam Wilbur has made all of our arcade fighting dreams come true with his new device, Pyro. It's a wearable, but it doesn't track your fitness. It shoots fucking fireballs out of your wrists.
Woo! The little wristwatch of death can shoot 4 fireballs up to 10 feet and is remote controllable from up to 30 feet away.
It's stupid, it's absurd, and it's dangerous, and the video for it is way over the top, but goddamn, I want that really bad.
And yeah, for just $174, I can have it. So can you, and so can you.
Though we'd advise buying one of these things before the law inevitably catches wind of it and makes it illegal, because like we said, dangerous.
Yeah, it's got illegal written all over it, so snatch it up. But you know what's cooler than shooting fireballs from your hands? Jetpacks.
Well, that sounds way cooler.
Yep, it's every young boy's dream to zip around in the sky strapped to a jetpack, but most little boys don't actually grow up to make that a reality.
Most? A lot of them. But Swiss pilot and daredevil Yves Rosie did exactly that, and for the last 10 years or so has been testing and improving his own jet-powered wingsuit system, taking what at first was basically a powered hang glider and gradually turning it into something straight out of a comic book.
Yeah, for his latest stunt, Rosie decided to show off his jetpack skills by flying in formation with an acrobatic airplane over Dubai, and holy shit is that cool. I mean, just look at that. He's doing a choreographed dance with a goddamn airplane.
It's ridiculous, but he's not done. The end of the video teases his next video, and there's 2 dudes in jetpacks. We cannot wait for this new one, yeah.
This man's like 60 years old, and like he always wanted to fly in a jetpack. He served in the Swiss Air Force for like 40 years. He's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna make it happen, and he did.
Yeah.
Salute you, sir.
Yeah, follow your dreams. But let's be real, most of us will never get the chance to fly around in one of those because we're not pilots with decades of flight experience, and we'd probably crash and die. Also, that thing is not cheap at all.
No, it can't be. But here's something anyone with a few $100 and some tools can make a reality. A hoverboard.
Oh yeah, hoverboards are real. After seeing those fake hoverboard ads that Funny or Die put out about a year ago, Texas-based tinkerer Ryan Craven decided, fuck you, I'm gonna make my own hoverboard and it's gonna be real. So he came up with this thing, which is basically just 4 leaf blowers attached to a board, and that's it.
Yeah, like the magnetic Hendo hoverboard that we reported on previously on this show, riding on this thing looks like it allows pretty much zero control from the user. But unlike that Hendo board, there's no magnets required, so you can use this thing anywhere.
Yeah, so if you have about $400 sitting around, you can go to MrHoverboard.com and follow his instructions to build one of these bad boys for yourself. Warning though, the thing sounds like loud farts for the entire time it's on. Yeah, but it's a small sacrifice.
Yeah, I would love to get on one of those. Anyway, let's talk about some of the more practical tech stories of the week. Not that we're saying a hoverboard isn't practical.
It's getting there, yeah.
The book Ready Player One continues to come true in real life, and this time it's in the form of VR fitness through the Oculus Rift.
Yeah. Fitness app company Runtastic is developing a piece of software for the Oculus that would allow you to exercise in a number of different scenic locations, with a virtual trainer standing right in front of you demonstrating the movements that you need to do. And it has a Kinect tracking your own movements. It's great.
Yeah, Runtastic is already pretty established in the fitness wearables game, and this is a really smart step forward in that field because, as we all know, our lives will be forever changed once the Oculus is available for everyone, and we're just gonna have to get used to just doing everything from within the Oculus very soon.
Yeah, it'll be a great life, everyone. Just strap into your haptic suit, sit down, throw that bad boy on, and just...
Farewell, world.
Good night. Okay, so we're kidding mostly, or are we? Probably not. Because for a piece of tech that isn't even available to the general public, the Oculus just keeps getting better and better. And it looks like soon you'll be able to finally see your own hands when you're strapped in.
Ooh, yeah, this has always been one of the main things getting in the way of a fully immersive Oculus experience. I mean, you're looking around in a fully 3D world with all your slightest shifts in your head's movement being tracked, but then you look down expecting to see your hands and you get nothing.
The company Nimble VR has been trying to solve this problem for the last 2 years or so using the Kinect and other depth sensing cameras. But when they took to Kickstarter to get funding for their own camera, the Nimble Sense, Oculus just went ahead and bought the company.
Yeah. The Nimble Sense is just a tiny little camera that attaches to the front of the Oculus headset, very inconspicuous. And if their videos on the Kickstarter page are at all accurate, it works like a fucking charm. Not only do you see an accurate 3D representation of your hands, but you can also use your hands to interact with objects in the 3D environment.
I'm starting to get scared.
Amazing.
Scared of this world. The camera doesn't just attach to the Oculus though. You can mount it just about anywhere and use its hand tracking technology for lots of other stuff that doesn't involve being strapped into a headset.
So the possibilities for this thing are kind of endless, and with it now owned by Oculus, we actually can be pretty damn sure that once the Oculus Rift hits the consumer market, it's gonna mean big changes for a lot of the ways we consume entertainment.
When that thing hits the market, if it is at a reasonable price, it will take over everything.
Yep.
Yes, good.
We're gonna stop breeding just like the Japanese.
Just go, like, if you haven't read it yet, go read Ready Player One. This is the future. This book is predicting the future. But let's move on. In other news that are sure to mean big changes for our lives in a few years, Skype just rolled out their new Skype translator software for Windows. And soon you'll be able to have conversations over Skype with people all over the world, regardless of whether you speak the same language. This is really cool.
Yeah, for now it's invite only and it only supports English and Spanish, but an earlier demo Microsoft showed off featured German, and we can only imagine they've got several more languages coming in the next few months.
Speech translation in near real time has been around in some capacity for a while, and I could vouch that Google's Translate app is particularly useful when traveling, but having something like this built into an existing voice chat app is definitely a huge step forward.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the video ad for Skype Translate that features little kids from Mexico and the US chatting is like one of the sweetest things I've ever seen. Can we just stop cutting the onions around here?
It's adorable. I wonder if they get, if you have Skype and you like put it in a headphone and have your microphone in your phone and you're like in a different country, would it, like if you talk to someone, would it
sure
feed
it's
that?
that's
That's just around the corner. Well, anyway, prepare to cry tears of joy because YouTube is quietly rolling out a feature that allows you to make GIFs very easily straight from YouTube videos like this one. I don't know when it's gonna be enabled for our channel.
Yeah.
I hope really soon, but yeah, it's awesome.
And I know what you're thinking, and yes, Pornhub has had this feature for a while now. But hey, innovation comes from all kinds of sources.
Yeah. Anyway, the feature is currently only available for videos uploaded by the PBS Idea channel, but we can only assume that the functionality will be standard real soon. It works directly in YouTube's favor to have this technology.
Now, how it works is you simply click on the share button below a video, select GIF, and then just choose 5 consecutive seconds that you want turned into a GIF. That's it.
Yeah, you can even add text to the top and bottom of the frame. It's in impact font automatically. It's for meme making. That's exactly what it's for.
But that's not all the secret new YouTube features we've got for you. Select users across the globe have gotten to test a new autoplay feature that, when enabled, plays another video right when the current video ends.
Yeah, it's something you can turn on or off, and for now, apparently just plays the top suggested video from the sidebar, which, yeah, you're definitely not always gonna wanna watch that, but if they can refine this and maybe add some options to it, we'll be that much closer to a true lean-back YouTube experience. Like I've moved, like unless I'm at work, when I go home, I'll have my Chromecast and I'll watch YouTube videos on the TV. It works great.
And when you're leaning back, that means you're less inclined to get up and do something else, and that means more ad money for Google. So we imagine they'll pursue this feature further in the coming months.
Yeah. But speaking of things we spend way too much time on, Instagram has officially surpassed Twitter in number of users, with over 300 million users currently double tapping away on the photo sharing app.
Yeah, for some perspective, the United States of America's population is 319 million people. So just imagine every man, woman, child, and baby in the entire United States taking selfies on Instagram at the same time. And you've got a pretty accurate idea of how big Instagram is right now.
Yeah.
That's insane.
If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's RickyFTW.
Mine is Dewberry? I don't remember.
Whatever. We always like to wrap up Tech Tuesday with some of our favorite videos that we've seen, and this one is an ad for one of our favorite Silicon Valley startups, Airbnb.
Yeah, this is just magical. I can't think of a more fun way to advertise a company that lets you rent out other people's homes all over the world than this adorable little model train roller coaster ride across the earth. It's just so cute. It's like a Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah. And we just also had our Machinima holiday party, and instead of a lame old photo booth, they got the folks over at Slow Moments to set up this super high-speed 500 FPS camera and let us run wild with props and costumes.
Isn't technology just magical? We really do live in a great time to be alive.
Yeah, so what do you guys think about A, cheap hoverboards? That's fucking cool. B, VR is going to take over the world very shortly. It's gonna be awesome and scary, and I guess like with the GIF maker, that's super cool.
Yeah.
If there's like an old part of a video or something like that, like which part of one of our videos would you make into a GIF? And why the video where Spool goes, oh my God?
That's already been made into a GIF dozens of times over.
Without the YouTube technology.
Yeah.
But look forward to that. We're really excited for it. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.